bar seem to like to tote around, and I don't go around saying people who like sports are stupid. I would never dream of saying that, and I don't like that double standard, and I don't like it when people who are supposedly thoughtful and kind and do that play that kind of game. I expect that if you're going to tote the liberal line, that you be held to the standard that you hold everybody else to.
Well, perhaps we can discuss more if we hang out on Tuesday.
Okay.
All right. So we are... Well, welcome to everybody. That was the end of Charles's rant about why he's mad at Paula Poundstone.
She's free to have her opinion. I'm free to not support it.
That is true. And I actually, in some ways, respect her opinion. I do feel like that sounds very similar, even though I don't know the exact specifics of it, to that sports argument that I hear a lot.
Yeah. I do apologize, everybody. I have a very bad cold, so I'm going to try not to hack.
Still going?
It's still going.
Ugh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Gives me something to live for. I'm being a very good host.
Ha ha ha.
Biology joke.
All right.
Indeed.
So, how's everybody's day been? Otherwise.
Are we in character?
You are out of character right now.
Okay, I was trying to figure out what my character is doing.
Waiting to abuse somebody, remember?
You are all hoping to get some information in a little bit. But first,
I ate a lot of popcorn.
Out of character, how was everyone's day? I haven't talked to some of you one of you especially, for like 3 weeks.
God, Whitney, you guys live in the same house.
I mean, you live with the guy, for Christ's sake. Talk to him once in a while.
Wait, who have you not talked to for 3 weeks?
Well, I mean, I sort of talked to James last week when we thought we were going to go forward, and then...
You definitely did. And you talked to Charles when you saw him.
All right, look, this is all technicalities, okay? Let's not get me on technicalities here. So
I'm sure there's somebody you haven't talked to in 3 weeks.
Nobody's going to tell me... I
got to go to Six Flags.
In character?
In character, she went to Six Flags. We all role-played our characters at Six Flags.
Oh, that's pretty good. What are you going soon? Or are you going for like Fright Fest or?
We went today, the three of us.
Michelle, they're going to Fright Fest. It's being held this weekend.
Anytime I have to go to Six Flags, it's Fright Fest. The last time I went, my coworkers were like, you like roller coasters? No. Well, you should go on the roller coasters with us. So after 6 roller coasters, they're like, boy, you really hate roller coasters. I'm like, yeah, I told you. Then they're like, why did you go on them? Well, I don't like being afraid. So I went on all those roller coasters. And I was drenched in
that
sweat.
roller coaster.
Exactly. Drenched in my own fear sweat, but went on 6 roller coasters. The last one I didn't go on because I said I'm not waiting 2 hours to scream what is left of my lungs out. Then I wanted to go on the Mystery Machine, was told that was a baby's ride. And I wanted a picture taken while I was in the front of the Mystery Machine, which to me is the best part of it. Then I had their funnel cake, which was not large enough, in my opinion.
What? Did you have the sundae or just the regular funnel cake?
I spent the full like $30. Like ice cream, the raspberry syrup, the whipped cream.
And you thought it wasn't big enough? The ones I've seen are massive. Like Michelle's nacho bowl today. Woof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, that is 2,300 calories? Go ahead, sorry.
That was all I ate for the 6 hours we were there. Was that funnel cake, which was a huge mistake.
Yeah, I imagine it would be. If that's all you had, and then you rode roller coasters.
All I had was a massive mega dose of sugar and empty calories.
Woof.
Coffee there, it's like $7.
Yeah. Everything there is hyper inflated.
I legit enjoy going there, even despite my not love of roller coasters. But yeah, it's like, no kids, we can't eat. Daddy can't eat anything, or you guys go thirsty or whatever. So what'd you guys go on? Did you go on the Goliath and all that shit?
No, we rode Batman 3 times and X-Flight 3 times, and the 4D ride 1 time. 2 of the Batman times were in the front. 1 of X-Flight was in the front. All in all, it was good. Very, very good.
Yeah, but how many times did you ride all that shit?
What?
That's perhaps everybody's favorite ride is out of
Yeah, all that shit. There's not one they advertise anymore.
No. It's got one of those old wooden tracks, so it hurts a lot when you go down the hill.
I suppose it went away with the Vengabus.
Oh my god. Then we went on the giant drop. Do you guys like the giant drop?
Mm-mm.
It's not my favorite.
That's not a ride. That's a torture.
Yeah, you just drop. I'm like, okay, that is over. What did we just wait in line for?
Maybe that's how we should torture this guy. Just put him on the giant drop.
Because the giant drop exists in Akunsaunt.
It should.
Yeah, it does, thanks to my character, I believe.
No, the giant drop does not exist.
What amusement park rides did I get started? Was it carousels?
No. So remember, you got taken out of the timeline because of the stuff that Tom's character did. So now it's a death park and not an amusement park.
Oh, that's
It could still be the giant drop.
Oh, it's a
that's
giant
true, the
drop,
giant drop.
technically.
It literally is a giant drop.
16d6.
A giant drops you off a very tall structure. Oh, I was so proud of the amusement parks I had gotten started in Akunsaunt. I forgot all about that.
That's pretty cool.
And that was
Yeah,
actually going to be in
but
Stevelo, not in Akunsaunt.
Yeah, it was in Stevelore.
Yep.
Stevelo.
Stevelo. Run by Stevelore.
It's run by Stevelore.
Which, by the way, for the record, that was Brendan's character design. From a Gen Con car trip. It's one of the best comments he ever made. It was like, I bet your world, everybody's evil in your world, and there's probably a big evil lich named Stevelore that just runs around. And I was like, you know what, I'm taking this. I'm running with this.
When I was calling all my characters Charles, because my logic was all my characters are just an extension of myself, did I ever tell you that then
How
everybody in the
existential
party
is
was
crap.
named Charles? And Charles got banned officially from the naming of the characters because the DM said, I just can't take this anymore.
That's great. All right, so who wants to do recap since no one else wants to tell me about their day?
So we gathered together to adventure, but Galfine was not there. We felt very under-muscled. So we did not continue with the adventure and then went home and I did some working out. That's what happened last session.
That's not what I recall at all.
Well, he means the last session that you, me, and he were on the call for.
I was there
Again, I don't
too.
remember
No.
that one.
Whitney, you were out on vacation.
So much middle fingering.
I think middle fingering is a little different than just being given the
Yeah,
middle
I
finger.
just realized what I just said. Yeah. I live, that clean life. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I mean, isn't that's what happened for the most part, sort of.
That is what happened the out of character last session.
We we got attacked and we killed all of these weirdo creatures and we killed a bunch of humans and we took one to question them and Galfine needs to draw the creatures so we can try and figure out what they are.
Okay.
I remember I dramatically failed that knowledge of the planes roll.
You did. There was repeated failures of a knowledge of the planes roll.
Oh man.
All right, so Whitney, go ahead and take 100 experience for that.
Good job, Whitney.
I mean, Michelle and I did go over it today at Six Flags, but I'm the one who was willing to say it, so.
You just said it
Call of
first.
Cthulhu, if you remember what happened last session, it will result in sanity loss.
Oh dear.
Wait, if she remembers what happened from our last session?
Yeah,
That would be
she's,
very disturbing.
What happened last session? Something very disturbing. Do you remember it? Oh, yes. 6d6 sanity.
All right, so you guys are there. You have the body. Where was your plan to?
Don't call it a body. It's a human still. It's alive.
I mean, it's not conscious, so it's kind of just a body at the moment.
The suspect.
Sure, we'll call it a suspect. How's that? Does that make you feel better, Whitney? Is that better than body?
The corpse
Slightly.
in question is...
Is there anything you guys want to do before you take this body out of here? The suspect out of here?
Pockets. Check his pockets.
All right. I think you guys already collected stuff from everybody's pockets. That is
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
we
loot
did.
I
sheet.
think so
Yeah,
too.
Did we see any distinguishing marks, tattoos, other than the fact that he's a half elf, half demon thing?
No, you guys have a human. All the.
Oh, that's right. You have a human, yeah.
Yeah, all the things with wings are dead.
So there's no way, using my life senses, I could determine if this guy has any spark left with him. He's mostly dead. You know what I mean?
You know that the person in front of you. You basically went through and checked everybody. I think is what we ruled at the end of last session.
Yeah.
And this was the only person that was still breathing at all.
I'm gonna administer a curative to try to see if I can bring him conscious.
Well, right now you're out in the middle of. So let me bring you guys to the scene that you're in. You guys are still right now technically out in the middle of the town road.
Oh, okay.
So you guys probably may want to move out of that area.
Yeah.
Do I need to stabilize him so we can move him?
That has already been done. You are good with that.
Okay. All right, let's hustle the body in question out. Let's put him in a body bag, tag him, and bag him.
He's had a little too much to drink, officer. We'll just take him back to our place.
He's wanted for nothing.
Yeah, let's be
Citizen's arrest.
gentle with him.
Yeah. Kick
He
him
was
too
pretty
hard.
gentle with us when he was attacking us in the alley.
Right, but we don't know what was happening.
I have a pretty distinct feel as to what was happening.
Okay, so before you go, is there anything you want to do? Anything else you want to do?
We have to bring this guy back to somebody when we're done with him, right?
Yes, he does have to be brought back to the authorities. You guys do get the first right to questioning, though, because he is a suspect in an ongoing case that you have.
Oh man, we can do good cop, gnome cop. Thank you. We need Gelfine to draw a picture of these winged assailants.
That would be a good idea. Gelfine, why don't you give me a craft drawing check here?
Oh, okay.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, you make a really, really good sketch of this thing. It could easily be identifiable as anybody for whatever this thing is, if they know what it is.
All right,
Who
props
would
to
we go
Gelfine.
to find out?
There's a couple of different sources. The wings look demonic in nature, so you could go to some of the clerics to potentially find out. You could search the libraries for books related to demons and other similar creatures as well.
We do have library cards now.
You have applications out for library cards.
But, like, I thought we got an interim pass.
You have to receive that in the mail, and you haven't been home yet. You fill out the application. You fill out the application. You hand it in, and then they mail you the temporary pass. And then later on, when you've passed a certain statute of limitations, they send you the actual card.
Wow.
So can we actually use the library now or no?
You can use the library at any time. You just can't check out books without having a library card.
Fine. I would vote we go to the library first. Do some of our own research.
Well, where are you going to take the body back to first?
Yeah, we need to
We need to
deal
take
with
this guy somewhere.
Yeah.
We don't need to research what these things are. We need to take this guy somewhere. Instead of standing here in the middle of the street arguing about where we're going to take this guy.
Okay, so what do you suggest, mister?
I'm thinking James T. Zoe's office.
I'm sure that'll go over real well.
That might be a bad idea.
Can we take him to the Thumbscrew Emporium?
That place doesn't exist.
Oh.
but a reasonable hope.
We're too far from our apartments and stuff.
You are so far. I'll bring you back to the main map real quick, so you guys can see about where you are. Everybody on the main map?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you are presently right about here. And your apartments are just outside of the Fam Hands building over here. In fact, I think I can throw a little apartment building on there for you. See if I download this asset or if I forgot to upload it. Use this one. Excuse me.
About how long would it take us to get back to Fam Hands carrying him?
I was gonna say our apartment building is fucking huge.
Yeah, I had to scale it down. It's actually still a little too large. It would take you a little over an hour, I think. Let's see. We're looking at... You're about 3 miles out, so it'd take you close to an hour to get back, carrying this body.
Where's the nearest, like, empty building?
You want to give me a perception and see if you can find an empty building?
Would that be knowledge architecture?
That would be to check to see if the building is well designed and stable.
There, I can't see a damn thing.
All right, there are lots of buildings here, and they all look like they're probably open or empty. They could be both. They're in a suspended state without opening the door. I mean, it's like it's like the quantum cat.
Yeah, Schrodinger's empty building.
Ouch.
All right, on a 10,
Can
Whitney.
I give a perception roll to try to find one?
Yeah, absolutely. On a 10, Whitney, you can find some buildings you think might be empty, but you're not sure. You're both kind of in the same state. Like, the buildings have lights off. Yeah, all three of you. The buildings have lights off, and you think maybe they're empty, but it's hard to tell if somebody might be inside or not.
Okay, so I say we just take our chances, and then if somebody's there, we just go, oh, sorry, we thought this was an empty building for torture.
Yeah, I will go knock in some doors, and you guys can stay a little further away with the body, so in case they're not empty, people won't see us dragging the body around.
Okay, so you want to knock on random doors?
No.
Yeah, I'll knock on a few of them.
Oh my God, you're the door-to-door bard bringing music and mirth to people.
Exactly.
I love it. Hi, I'm the door-to-door bard.
Nobody answers at this door.
Okay, I'm gonna try the knob and see if it opens. Well, first I'm gonna look in. Is there a window, like a front-facing window?
There is a window.
But what can I see inside?
Give me a... Well, you've already looked, so it's too dark in there for you to see what's inside.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna try the handle then.
Okay. The door is locked.
Okay, well, I'll keep going on to the next one.
Okay. First of all, though, before you do that, I'm gonna need you to give me a... Actually, I don't think you get to save when this happens, right? A shocking door gives you no save.
I have no idea.
Brutal, yeah.
That was what I rolled randomly. I got 100 on the random door lock, which means it is a trapped door. So Whitney, I'm gonna need you to take 5 points of damage.
How do I do that again?
It is electric. In your HP box or in your HP circle.
Wait, in my character sheet, or
if you click on your character, and you get like the little 3 circles at the top. The green one, I think, is HP, and if you put in there -5, it'll adjust your HP automatically.
Where's Pax? I found us down at the bottom corner, but...
Pax is here.
Oh, here. So I changed the 13 to an 8?
No, change in the box with the 10.
Uh-huh.
Type in -5. There you go.
That's sad. Guys, does anyone see this happening to me? Am I just like writhing on the floor?
Yeah, and everybody watches as you like reach out, grab the door handle, and all of a sudden your like hand shakes.
And I fall down.
And you take a lot of electric damage.
Wow.
And I'm laying on the ground writhing. Is anyone gonna come help me?
Here's the part where I take and say, going door to door, looking for a place to torture a guy, probably not a good idea.
Why don't we just put his hand on that door, then he can get tortured?
Right now, that would kill him.
You know, this is the most effective way to deal with the situation. Just go around touching doors. Hey, tell us what you want, or we will have you touch this random door. Could be an electric shock. Could be fire damage. You won't know till you put your hand on the door.
It's a 1 in 100 chance.
It's a 1 in 100
How
chance.
come nobody is concerned about my well-being here?
Because you're still conscious.
I can offer healing, but the only healing I have left would heal everybody in a 10-foot square. So if we want to do that, that's fine.
But it could wake up the guy that's unconscious and you need to question.
Right, and we need him to be conscious to question him.
You do, but right now, if you bring him to consciousness, he might try to run.
It might look only slightly suspicious.
So why don't we take him to the wine place that isn't getting their water? Right?
Okay.
Why don't we take him to them? I'm pretty sure they have a... Pretty sure they'll be more than happy to lend us space to question the...
I believe most wine places have a scream-proof room for tasting.
Just saying. These are the guys that hired us, so maybe we should go check.
No, I'm not making fun of that. I'm just,
Okay.
making fun of wineries.
Are you guys going to make your way to... You're going to make your way over to Finest Grapes, then?
Yeah. What is it called?
Finest Grapes. It is the white box here on the map.
One closest to us. So.
Yeah, it is basically right down the way. You're going to walk less than a mile to get there.
All right.
So you guys head a few blocks down, carrying this body with you. You're stopped a couple of times. Guards have some questions, just to make sure. You clear out all the information with them. I need a pair of diplomacy checks, though, just to be on the safe side. Make sure none of you botch it.
I'll do one.
Okay. And this can be assisted if somebody wants to assist. Yeah, diplomacy.
I don't have diplomacy. I am not diplomatic.
Okay, that is good on that. And then the second one. Oh, excellent. Okay, that is. I'll let Charles be that. All right, so you guys make it to Finest Grapes, and in fact, you get an escort there.
Yeah.
The Vinny outside looks all you over and looks at the extra body. What do you? Is that the culprit?
Could be.
What do you got? If you don't know, what are you bringing him here for?
He's one of the guys that was in the area that where people got jumped, so we brought him here to question him. I make finger quotes.
I think we got a place we could put you. Let me have somebody check with the boss. Hey, Vinny! The door opens up. Guys get set up. Yeah. They need to use the questioning room. We don't have a questioning room. Oh, them! Alright. They open up the door. Come on in.
Oh, them.
Don't most wine places have a soundproof booth for tasting?
Sure they do. Absolutely.
Yes.
It is essential for winemaking.
Yes.
Because you have to drink wine in absolute silence.
You never know. You never know when a customer's going to be real unhappy with their sample and they're going to start screaming about it and getting all angry. And you don't want that disrupting the workflow, you know? You just never know. They lead you down a hallway, down another hallway, and then they open up a door. And the door has like a little glass on it on one side. And as you get inside, you can see it's a mirror on the other. There's a table there with with 4 chairs.
Is there a lamp?
It is a lit room. There is no lamp. There's a like little torch on each wall. But the torches do not produce heat.
Ah, magical. Well done.
So,
all right, so who's gonna play good cop, gnome cop with me?
So, how long you guys gonna need?
What, 12 hours? How long does this shit take?
I'm hoping it doesn't take us 12 hours.
Well, we'll give you whatever time you need. You just gotta let us know how long. Because,
you guys think 2 hours?
Yeah. 3 or 4.
We need to get the irons really hot.
All right, we can give you 2 hours if you want 2 hours. Excuse me, 2 hours. Had a little bit too much wine a little earlier. Sorry.
You or him?
I mean, I was a little thirsty, you know. Don't have a lot of water around, cause you know the problem. So you gotta drink what you got, you know.
Yeah, we understand, and plus you make a quality vintage, so why not enjoy it?
Indeed. So yeah, I'll put you guys down for 2 hours. Now, if you guys go over the 2 hours, some people might try to use this room. We get people regularly in here, you know, in and out for you know, HR stuff. So it's very important, you know, that you make sure you try to stay within the 2 hour window. Otherwise, you might have some people coming in here from HR wondering what's going on. So I've scheduled the room for you. I got it written down outside. You guys are good for 2 hours.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. And he heads on out.
All right. What questions are we going to ask him before we wake?
I think we needed to get to know him on a personal detail. You know, you start by getting somebody's name, rank, and serial number, all that kind of stuff. You know.
So
and
do you? We're gonna call him number one dad.
so we'll start. You know, hey bud. You know.
Do the two of our more friendly individuals in our group here want to start that conversation?
Yes.
What would that
I
be?
want to start a conversation.
Well, that would be you, Pax,
Oh, okay.
our cleric. The two, you know.
I'd like to start a dialogue and explore, just you know, what he was feeling at the time that he was relentlessly attacking us.
Now, before we go forward here, Galfine, I got a question for you, and Pax, I got a follow-up question for you after I have a little chat with Galfine here. Galfine, how are you feeling right now? Because the words like torture and interrogate sound really strong in the particular text that they're being used. How are you feeling about being involved in this kind of current operation?
Well, you see, I'm still working on perfecting that drawing.
Well, do you want to...
I'm back at
Be
the crime
involved
scene.
in this.
Okay.
I hope we don't have to resort to physical torture. I believe that, you know, through skillful questioning, one can get people to reveal all the information they have.
Well, here's my plan. You two do the happy-go-lucky part. Galfine, I really just need you to like sit just slightly in the corner so you're slightly in shadow, and just don't, you know, do what you do best. Don't say anything and look menacing. And when you know how you don't like to threaten to punch, just make sure you're threatening to punch and generally in the suspect's direction. If necessary, I will convince him that you're going to punch him.
What kind of weapon do you use, Guffey?
A scythe.
Yeah, you remember how she was splitting heads?
Yeah,
And her
just a
fist.
careful, slow sharpening of a scythe in the background. It's very convincing, and you don't even have to do anything.
I agree.
You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, my scythe just needs to be sharpened up a little bit, slowly, while you're sitting there.
So they'll talk to him nicely, and I'll just, and if necessary, I will convince them that you're not so friendly.
All right, and Pax, how are you feeling about this at the moment?
I'm pretty confident that we can get the information that we need just by talking to him.
Okay. So you're still on board right now, with no concern your party's going to get out of control.
No, I mean, you know, I know we can get it figured out.
Okay.
I got a picture of Elliot Stabler for some reason, like questioning this guy, and then picking him up and tossing him off the roof for like no reason.
Thankfully, we don't have any Stablers in this group.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Olivia just standing there doing nothing when she could be trying anything at that time to stop him from doing something ridiculous.
And then pulling him aside after and telling him he went too far when she could have stopped it in the beginning. Let's have a beverage for this guy. Let's get him on our side. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
let's. I definitely would like to tie him to a chair facing away from though.
Okay.
You know, if you want to build trust, right, you got to remove a negative conditioning. You got to remove a negative
You don't.
condition.
So you don't want him tied to a chair, is what you're saying?
Yeah, what I want to do is I want to say, have like a beverage. You look thirsty. Why don't you have a drink? Are you hungry? See,
Okay,
because that's the.
But can we at least set him in a chair facing away from the door and towards Galfine?
Sure.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's
It's either that or I can sit in front of the door.
No, I really believe we need him to see you. You are the most imposing in the group.
We want to make everybody else look friendly.
I don't want. I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as torturing sounds like a giggle, I don't think we want to kill him.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
some
Alright.
might disagree, but
So we've got a beverage for the guy. You know what I mean? We'll resuscitate him.
Okay.
I forget. Nobody has any identification, right?
No, nobody's been carrying any identification in this situation. You checked everybody. Nobody's carrying names or name tags or anything like that.
Doesn't say NPC number 2 or anything like that. His mother writes his name in his underclothing.
she does. But she
We
wrote
haven't
it in
checked
Draconic.
that.
I can read Draconic, I believe.
All right, so you're gonna bring them up.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, friend, how you feeling?
Oh, where am I?
We brought you to a safe place.
Yeah, you were pretty banged up.
You don't look like a bunch of Vinnies. Where the hell am I?
Where are we at? Oh, we're at a wine shop. We brought you here to bring you a cup of wine. In fact, we have one here for you right now. You look pretty parched.
Poison it. Normally, this
No,
kind of.
here, I'll take a sip just to show you. See? It's tasty.
He reaches over and he takes it and takes a sip.
See?
I don't remember being about to go to a wine shop though. I remember I was outside. Oh,
Yeah, tell us more.
I was accosted by some people, and the next thing I know, I'm here.
Accosted? Who were you accosted by?
They looked a lot like you guys, actually, if I remember correctly.
I seem to remember that situation starting a little
I
differently.
think that would explain all the blood on my clothes.
What was the group that you were with?
They were my friends. We were just hanging out, having a good time.
Doing what?
You know, we were gonna play some games. Go over to the, go down to the cantina. We like playing games.
I like playing games too.
What games do you like to play, young lady?
Usually ones that end in me getting snacks. So
Mm.
either if I can win snacks or if there are snacks like built into the game, like tic-tac-toe but use like carrots. Yeah.
Carrots?
I like snacks where money's involved, or games where money is involved.
Snacks where money's
I like snacks where money is
gold
involved.
coins,
Nothing
you
like a
know?
fresh
That's
gold
a
piece.
coin.
So you only like those gold coins that unwrap into chocolate? Is that what you're saying?
So delicious. Especially for the high holidays.
I'm confused. Why? Did I get hit really hard? Did that goblin say carrots?
No, carrots. That goblin is a healthy eater and wants to live a long and fruitful life.
Is this the guy I pushed off the roof?
No, this is not the guy you pushed off the roof.
Okay.
So you were hanging out with your friends.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Then some group just
And
jumped
then
us
what
out of
happened?
nowhere. Looked a lot like you.
Do you remember any other creatures being around?
You guys. There was just me and about 8 or 9 of us humans.
You don't remember meeting any people with wings?
Wings. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know nobody with no wings.
I'd like to do a sense motive.
Yep.
I'd also like my screen to work.
You can't have both, Charles. Either sense his motive or have your screen work.
It's like, come on, don't shut down like I'm not using you right now. Come on.
I mean, you can pretty clearly tell. It feels like he's telling a different story. Like he's not trying real hard. It could be that he's worried like you're the cops, and he's just trying to tell like, you know, the usual cop tale.
Even worse.
Yeah. You don't even get that much, James.
Can I do one too?
Sure.
Everybody can, because I believe it's an untrained skill.
Yep. Typically a good reactive skill whenever you think somebody might be telling you less than the truth. Yeah, you're getting about the same thing with.
Tax.
Yep, across the board.
Yeah, absolutely. We're terrible at this.
I'll go ahead and run one for Zug here, just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
Since he's
going to get a 30, because he's
technically
not
here.
here, and that's how that works.
He has no real sense motive, though. Yeah, so he doesn't grab it either.
Well, you know, we're not the cops. We're just concerned citizens. You know, we saw you lying there on the street. We healed you up. We bought you a cup of wine. We're friendly sorts.
But you look a lot like the people that jumped me.
There's a lot of gnomes in Akunsaunt. A lot of gnomes.
Yeah, not a lot of gnomes running around with goblins, though. And somebody that big.
Yeah, could be. Could be. So, your elf friends with the wings, where'd you guys meet?
What elf friends with wings? We were the humans. We're just the 8 or 9 of us humans.
Cool.
Yeah, we saw the humans.
Yep. All humans.
We saw them, but we saw your other friends too. It looked like you guys were working together.
No, it was just humans. There were no non-humans at all. All
Come
humans.
on, you're trying to pull my leg now.
All right, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of them was an elf. I mean, you guys did mention the elf thing.
Yeah.
Still getting the same vibe from him, Charles.
Can I run a diplomacy?
God, I suck.
This is a little less of a diplomacy here, more of an intimidate situation.
Can I run an intimidate?
Sure.
I want this so bad. Please do this.
He's not feeling particularly worried about your line of questioning. Nobody's really moving in on him at the moment.
Anyone want to show him the picture that I drew and ask him what they are?
Yeah, that's a very good idea. We'll take out the picture. I put it in front of them, Olivia Benson style. I do the dramatic flourish and go, so these are your friends there that were setting fires and trying to kill people? Be a shame if you went down for their crimes.
All right, I want you to give me a sense motive with a +2 because you're using the picture.
Good job, Gelfie.
Is that just from Meg that you want it?
No, that's everybody can give me a sense motive with a +2.
Sensing the motives. Yeah, I still suck at it.
God, one of us has got to get a decent fucking roll on this
Hey,
for the love of...
19.
No. Roll 20.
All right.
These digital dice suck.
So, Pax, you happen to pick up like a bit of surprise as he sees the picture drop in front of him. Otherwise, the rest of you kind of see him play it cool. I don't know what the hell this is. You got somebody drawing you some like funky looking things? Looks like some kind of crazy elf shit.
It looks just like your friends. Remember, you were just telling me about them.
I don't have any friends that look like this, lady.
The elf friends that you mentioned.
I don't know what you're talking about. They were elves. Like, they have pointy ears, just pointy ears. They have some fucking bat wings coming off of them.
I'm pretty sure I saw wings on them. I don't know why you wouldn't remember that.
Yeah, they were elves, lady. Elves. Look, I sometimes call them humans because, you know, they're cool like humans. But they're elves.
Well, where did you meet them?
I met them at our game shop. We played there pretty regularly.
Yeah, which game shop is that?
Give me a sense motive at a +2.
Yes!
This is gonna be the one we all get.
Well, at least hardcore. Delphine.
Anybody else rolling on this sense motive?
I am.
Oh, yeah.
Did it go through?
All right.
Yeah, you got a 17.
Oh, okay.
I play at Crazy Eddie's. We play there all the time. It's a little card shop just outside of the cantina. Don't know if you've heard of it. Really good place. Sounds like he's telling the truth.
Crazy Eddie's.
Yeah. Eddie's actually a little crazy too. You got to be careful.
Is that where you met the winged elves at? Crazy Eddie's?
They were just elves. They're good card players. Don't know what's up with this winged shit.
Seems
Well,
like
you're-
maybe memory was a little hurt. Because you were running around just right with him.
My memory's fine.
I know you wouldn't want to lie to us.
I mean, I'm not lying.
My
Well,
leg
whatever
still
the elves
feels
are, you're going to
cold.
be doing time with them. Well, what's left of them.
Hey, I thought you said you were cops. You can't do any time if you're not cops. You ain't
No, we're
got
turning
anything
you over
anyway.
to the police after this.
What do you got? You got circumstantial evidence that you're trying to pin on me? Like what? Did you find something in my pockets or something that you put there?
Oh, we got it all recorded.
Oh, you got it recorded. What kind of view a globe device were you using?
I was using the Crystal 3000. It's a gnomish standard recording device.
All right, show me your footage then. I'll talk. I'll squeal like a little piggy if you got yourself some video of me doing something wrong. I'll tell you all about why I
already
did
turned
it.
it over to the cops. You got to give me a sense motive versus my bluff.
Okay. Give me a bluff.
Oh, we're trying this out.
Oh,
Oh,
What did I get? I didn't see.
a 5.
you don't want to know.
Oh, I'm the worst bluffer ever.
All right, so yeah, he's remaining with the same
Oh, 5. Come on.
Tell you what, my friend. Maybe we have a recording. Maybe we don't. But I'd like to point out my rather large friend over in the corner there. She saw some things that she didn't approve of. And maybe you noticed that while you were being, how did you put it, jumped, the efficiency in which she was jumping your friends. And unless you wish to have a conversation with her, I think maybe you should come forth with a little more information. Wasn't the greatest.
Sec.
We're having a bad time with this, so
Yeah, we
I'm
are.
not taking anything.
Let's see what he gets.
You got a 20.
Look, I don't need you sicking your little friend on me here. Just like I think beating my ass twice in a row is kind of like crazy, okay? So what are you're trying to say I was with these like elf thingies, elf winged bird thingies, right?
I'm just saying it wasn't you who was jumped by us. I'm thinking it was a little more the other way around.
Welcome in, Tom. They are to catch you up real quick. They have the prisoner. You guys are at Finest Grapes. You have the prisoner in a room, and you are starting the interrogation. Nothing, no torture, no violence has happened yet, so nobody's violated any laws or done anything off the books.
Right.
And I've just vaguely threatened him with Delphine.
Were we allowed to take the demon elf thing with us?
You didn't get to take one, but Galphine got a picture sketched up of
Okay.
one.
And also, so did we succeed that knowledge check to know what they were, or
No, that was failed so far. So nobody knows what they are yet, because nobody's taken it anywhere to see what it is. You guys
Okay,
basically
cool.
took the body straight from where it happened to Finest Grapes and discovered they have a room where they do HR stuff.
So we have 2 hours in the room. So we have less than 2 hours left.
wait, you were breaking up. What do they do at Finest Grapes?
They have a HR room where they talk about employee problems. And you are interrogating them in that HR room.
All right, I'm just loading up roll 20 right now.
No problem. So far, it has been pretty bad goings. This guy has been claiming that he is like he doesn't know anything about these creatures. That he was jumped by you guys, and he's actually selling the story so well that like altogether, you guys are like, man, like I'm almost starting to believe we jumped this guy. The rolls have been really bad on the sense motive. When you load in, I think you'll see that.
I want to show him the picture again.
Okay, the picture's still on the table.
Yeah.
Okay, well, why don't you take a second look at this picture? Have another sip of the wine. See if it jogs your memory at all.
I mean, that thing looks weird.
Yeah, it did look weird.
But what do you got on me?
A lot. We have you here questioning you.
I mean, you got me, but that's not what you got on me. So what do you got on me?
You said roll a sense motive, or am I waiting until after this?
I rolled your sense motives for you.
Okay.
You ended up with an 8 and a 9, respectively.
I mean, like, we have you here. It's probably in your best interest to cooperate.
I mean, I am cooperating. I've answered all your questions. Me and my friends, we were hanging out, gonna go to the cantina, play some cards, and then you guys jumped us. What more do you want? I'm telling you the same story I'll tell the police when you hand them over.
How could we
On the
have
guard.
jumped them if they attacked us first?
I mean, sounds to me like, I said that you guys jumped us. I mean, the guard are gonna be more than happy to have a nice little interrogation here, but it's, granted it's more you than me, so, it's just gonna go how it is. They'll throw me away for a little while, and I'll be back out, no problem. You guys want to claim whatever you want.
Hanging around waiting for you outside the jail when you get out?
That is an intimidate, sir. Go ahead and give me an intimidate.
Because I got nothing but time. I'm a gnome. I live a long time. Super long time, right? And I do a lot of healing spells so I can hang out forever. It's horrible.
The intimidate is at a +2, because so far Galfine has not talked.
All right. The one I have the least in. Would I get a 4?
12.
12. So a 14.
Look, I don't know what... Oh, actually, technically, this is not
Save,
combat.
Yeah.
I don't know what your deal is. Like, I don't know why you just stand outside thinking about kicking my ass when you guys have already kicked my ass once. You guys
But
started
it was
this
so
whole thing.
satisfying the first time. I want to do it again because you're not being honest with me.
Then at this point, then the guards will see that you did it, and you can go to jail like proper. They're not going to get you this time.
They're here with us right now, friend? I don't see any guards.
All
Just
right.
you and me, my little gnomish self.
So you want to go toe to toe with me? Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. He stands up.
All right,
Okay.
so legally, are we able to hurt him but not kill him right now?
Anything that
hoping
happens in here is hearsay and circumstantial to the police. He can say whatever he wants to them, and unless there is proof of it, what are they going to do? It's the same. It's the same argument he's giving you, basically. He's saying what you're saying has no value because all you're doing is saying your side of the story versus his side of the story. And he's so small potatoes right now, it's not like they're going to get magic involved.
What's a spellcraft spell?
Spellcraft helps you identify what kind of magic is in place or what kind of, like what's going on with the spell.
Okay. We don't think he's under any kind of spell right now, right?
Mm-mm. You definitely know that he's giving you the motions like he's talking to police. He's giving you the same story that he would give the police if you were being interrogated by the police.
Well, actually, I mean, I do have detect magic that I can do real quick just to make sure he's not under some sort of enchantment or something.
Sure.
Might as well.
You hit him with a detect magic. He is not glowing any sort of magical energy at all, actually.
Okay. No gear or anything magical, I assume.
Nope, he's been stripped to everything.
Since it's the same day,
Except
can
clothes.
I still use spells or no? I don't remember if I used them up.
You are currently out of spell points.
Even a level 0?
You can use your level 0s as much as you want.
I'm trying to think if any of them would help. Because days would just confuse him.
Do you have one that gives like a roll bonus so we can like sense motive again?
I do.
What's prestidigitation?
It does like
To do-
minor magic
yeah.
tricks.
Oh, okay.
I have virtue, so you guys would get a +1 on your next roll.
Yeah, so that would change our modifier so we could roll again, right, Steve? Or...
These are sense motive checks. Sense motive checks are done in part of it. So when you do a sense motive, it's what you believe about the situation. The only way to get another sense motive check is to acquire new information about the circumstance.
Okay.
So come on, big tough guy that supposedly got jumped by a little gnome.
Bring it. I'll tell you what, you swing on me first, I'll give you a 3.
You give me 3?
I'll give you a 3 on me.
A
I don't got
3-5.
nothing but healing spells, you putz.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. You still got bested by a gnome. You lost your cool.
I didn't lose my cool. You guys jumped me, and I defended myself, unfortunately unsuccessfully.
If we had jumped you, then why would we be talking to you now? We would have just killed you.
Because you want to get my house. You guys are probably one of those people that steals people's possessions all the way through. Total life assimilation. I heard about
Man,
people like you.
Exciting. Tell me more about that. How does this
Yeah, tell
total
me more
life
about that
assimilation work?
There are
Yeah.
these people that beat people and they kill people and then they take their house and their possessions. But you guys don't know where I live yet, so you gotta find out where I live. So you're hoping you can get me in here, beat on me a little bit, and then you'll go to my house and you'll take my house.
Hardcore, write that down because that is a new angle for us now.
Why would we
Taking
think
his
that you're worth
house.
anything? I mean, you didn't dress that nice. Your friends look kind of poor.
What do you
Like,
mean
we would've
I
put
didn't
somebody
dress that
richer.
nice? Excuse me?
What?
I didn't dress nice? What are you talking about? Do you see these threads?
Yeah, that's what I'm going by. I wouldn't spend my effort trying to get your house, sweetie.
You know what? You're rude. You're
I'm
rude.
being honest.
No, you're not.
I'm not in it for your money.
Then what are you in it for, huh?
We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
You're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Mhm.
All you got here is a drawing. What even is this thing you drew? What even is it, huh?
The creature that we were attacked by, and
That was
seems
like your
it was on
buddy.
your side.
I mean, I've never seen this thing before in my life.
Shouldn't
No,
we
it's
do a
not true.
sense motive to see if he's lying?
Whitney already knows he's lying.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else failed to check to know that he's lying.
I know that you know these.
And
Know that you know that I know.
you can think that. You can think whatever you want. It's free. It's a free society. So what do you got on me, huh? What are you even gonna try to
You're
do?
not doing yourself any favors in terms of getting out of here, you know.
I mean, how long can you really keep me here, right? Just like the guard,
mean-
there's a limit.
We can kind of keep you as long as we want, even if it's not in this room.
Nah, the guard will eventually you'll have to turn me over. That's the rules.
Yeah, but you get out
Aw,
of jail
cute.
again, right?
Well, let's be honest. We have to turn somebody over.
You were unconscious when we left with you.
What do you mean you gotta turn somebody over?
Doesn't necessarily have to be you.
You're gonna kill me, then I guess do it.
I didn't say we was gonna kill you. I said we don't have to turn you over.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. My friends can get a little violent sometimes, so
Then where are you gonna put me,
I'd
huh?
cooperate if I were you.
Where are you gonna put me?
Your house. That way we have it.
So which is it? Your story's a little bit it's not all together.
You don't even know the word inconsistent. Come on.
I'm not some big learned guy.
That's how I know you don't
can
have
tell
money.
But I know what
buddy.
I am.
Close.
I know what I am. And he tilts
what
his
are
seat
you?
back and he puts his feet up on the table.
Oh my God.
I'm
Rude is
innocent.
what you are.
Take your freaking feet off that. I'm gonna
Someone
smack
flip
his
the
feet
table on
down.
him.
Give me an attack roll.
Wow. And there it goes.
Who just attacked?
She's gonna try to push his foot down. Just give me an attack roll.
Me
Well, and
or
then flip the table that he was trying to.
You're gonna
Put his
come over
feet
and
up.
flip the table? Are
I
you?
was just gonna smack his feet down.
Michelle, are you gonna come over and flip the table?
No, pull it. Pull the table hard and fast.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, he's gonna make a reflex save. He does catch himself as you pull the table away, but he looks at you angry. What is your deal? I didn't do anything wrong. You're holding me here. You're not asking me any questions that make any sense. You're showing me goddamn sketches of somebody's fantasy mind creatures. What do you want from me?
We want the honesty, truth.
We want
Both
the
of them.
truth.
And you know what the truth is. You know the truth I'm telling them.
Oh dear, lying isn't gonna get you anywhere.
It's gonna get me a free ticket out.
Oh, it's so cute that you think that. You're so innocent. You don't find that this much these days.
What do you got?
We got time.
Yeah, but you don't got anything to convict, right?
I mean,
I
have you
know
heard
how
of
this
mob-
works. I know how this part works.
Have you heard
We're
of
not
mob
looking
justice?
to convict you, friend. We want to deal with the people that sent you to find us. I honestly, this is such a waste of time because I don't really give a fuck
Look,
about you.
Let's
No,
make an assumption.
You
Let me
look. You shut the fuck up with your shitty, cheap fucking clothes, and you give us what we fucking want so we can move on with our fucking day. You can go get arrested and go to your cheap piece of shit house. I had
That we
enough of
don't
you.
want.
Who the fuck are you working for? Just tell us so we can move on. This is boring and monotonous, just like you are with your shitty house.
give me an intimidate check. After you savagely insulted this guy's existence.
His shitty house and his shitty clothes.
He's just wasting our fucking time because he's a low-level thug asshole.
Did Galfina assist this one and like the last one? Or no?
Yeah, this is at a +2. All these checks are actually at a +2.
Come on, roll decent for God's sake.
Nice.
Did it roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He backs up a little bit actually from you as you say that. Look. I don't know what the fuck you're feeding this gnome. But
The
that
disappointment of talking to a fucking shithead like you. Can you just tell us who the fuck you're working for so we can move the fuck on?
all right. Let's say I was working for somebody, okay? Let's say I was, right? What do you think would happen if that thing found out that I lost some information?
How would it find out?
I don't know, because maybe some industrious little group decides they're gonna grow a wild hair up their asses and they're gonna go out and try to whack this guy. What then,
How would
huh?
it come back on you? You have a whole group, right? You're
I'm
not
the
the only one.
I'd be the only one left alive.
Oh, would you be alive?
Give me an intimidate.
Okay. I'm not very intimidated.
I know.
But you got a +2
Yep.
You know,
and high charisma, right? So
I mean, you're not gonna kill me. That's gonna make it even worse for you right now. You need the information I've got. If I even have this information you think I have.
We know you have it. This is
listen,
it.
guy. What I think you probably need, based on your clothes and the fact that you desperately need your house, is fucking money. So why don't you just fucking talk? Why don't you just name your fucking price so we can pay you and I can move on? I have a huge fucking headache. I'd really like a glass of wine now because we've been sitting in this place for 40 fucking minutes listening to you try to be Captain Evasion. Congratulations. You've evaded us. You know we're not gonna fucking kill you. Now name your price and move on like the scum fucking bag you are.
Now we're talking something important. Let's see. Name whatever price I want.
Yeah, like keeping your house.
Listen, the threats aren't gonna work with this guy because what he has isn't worth shit.
It's worth something to him.
Yeah.
You guys probably couldn't procure enough. It costs like at least 100 gold to disappear, if you know what I'm saying.
You want 100 gold? How about we give you 200 and you shut the fuck up, for God's sake? Give us all the information we want and you can disappear and, I don't know, whatever it is you awful people fucking do.
You guys have 200 gold?
Can I confer with my compatriots?
I mean, if you have it. If you don't know if you have it, yeah, go ahead.
Nah, I'm not good with accounting. I'm good at the fucking healing shit.
I'm going to drop my bag of gold on the table and just leave it.
Oh, nice. Well done.
There's over 386 gold in there, so.
All right.
And about 1,000 copper, so it's pretty heavy.
You gonna drop it on his hand or something?
Just drop it right on the table, right in front of him.
The upside down table?
Oh, no, we pulled it out, not down.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Pulled it out,
All right.
didn't flip it.
So you drop the bag on the table? You're not kidding.
No, at this point, I'd give you the $200 myself just to not have to fucking deal with you.
He reaches out to take the bag.
Information first, Chuckles.
I mean, I gotta have some in my pockets before I just spill all this. You guys could just leave me in here and walk out.
We could just leave you in here and walk out either way.
Right, but at least if you leave me in here, I have the money on me.
Do you know where you are? Do you know the people on the other side of this door want us to kill?
Give me an intimidate there.
No.
Actually, give me a bluff there. I'll let. This is in
bluff?
between. Yeah, I'll make it a bluff.
All right.
Interesting.
He looks over at the door, looks back at you. Who's on the other side of the door?
Don't
This
talk
is-
to us and you'll find out.
This is a human resource room, right? This is a room where they supposedly need to do a complete soundproof room underground to do human resources. That's the kind of people that this room is from. So I think you can connect the dots because you don't seem like a fucking idiot. Everybody's got the same name and it sounds like it could be a Latinate name.
All right. So you got me in one of them Vinny places then.
Yeah.
All right. What's my deal then? This is my money, right? I take this money and you guys escort me out and you let me walk away with the money. That's fine. That's fine. Deal is I talk.
And you get paid. That's the deal.
You're gonna escort me out, hand me the bag, and I walk away.
No.
After I talk.
You get paid. Let me be very clear. You talk, you get paid. You talk, you don't get the bag, you get paid. There's a difference.
200, right? 200.
Oh, 200. I'll give you 200, that's for sure.
Gold.
I'll give you 200, that's for sure.
200 copper ain't gonna get me a new life.
Door. Pick one.
Gold.
Door. Pick one.
I'm gonna slam what's left of the wine in front of him.
Okay. Give me an intimidate here.
I keep closing this window without thinking. It's like a compulsive thing. Must close window.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
You got a 15.
Oh, okay.
What do you want? What do you want to know?
Who hired you and where can we find him at?
And I get my money.
Yeah.
feel like you guys are gonna rob me. You know what?
I swear on my God that is giving me my fucking massive healing powers and saving me from this massive fucking headache, we won't rob you.
All right. So here's the deal, okay?
Be prepared for the fucking, everybody, because you know it's going to be some bullshit. I said that
We
out of
need
character.
we need money. We've been down on some money for a little while. We owe a lot of people. We have a little shop. I help collect some money to keep the shop going. It's a little antiquities place. We steal stuff that's interesting, different. The cart's a nice thing to follow. It goes to wealthy places. We jump in at the right times. Sometimes we get good exchanges of money. Sometimes we get the water. Sometimes one of these guys carrying things around, he's a little upper class. He might have something nice on him.
Okay, where's the shop at?
Shop is not too far from the edge of where we were at. If you go around the area a little bit north, you'll hit a place called. I think I gotta grab its name. Fuck, I put the name. I wrote it down. It's called Al's Trinkets.
Al's Trinkets, huh?
Al's Trinkets. Sorry, Al's Antiquities. Al's Antiquities. The word antiquities escaped my brain for a minute.
Okay. That's wonderfully alliterative, Al's Antiquities.
Thank you.
Is there anything else, guys, we need to know from?
Yeah, the demon.
Can I do it?
Do what? You both talked at the same time.
Sorry, Tom.
The demon elf things. We need that info.
I don't know what they are. I just work with them. They come with us on the jobs. I don't know anything about them.
You don't know where they live?
I don't. I don't go to their houses.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to their fucking house either.
Al sends them with us when we go on these runs.
Should we do a sense motive to make sure he's telling the truth about this?
Sure.
Yeah.
Give me a sense motive. Yep, you're all 100% sure in this case he is telling the truth.
When's your next job supposed to be?
I was supposed to report back after the findings of this one. We got
What were
word
the
there was
findings
a caravan coming through. Got spotted on one of the rooftops, and we were supposed to let him know that we'd acquired whatever was on the cart.
And did you acquire it?
Does it look like I acquired it? Where am I right now?
No,
Yeah, they did not acquire it.
exactly.
You just want to throw this in my face?
I mean, your boss isn't going to be happy with you.
He's not. That's why I said I need 200. Sounds like you're unwilling to pay. I gave you what I'm supposed to. Now I want my money so I can get out of here.
Has anybody got anything else?
I just want to make sure. Okay, so this guy is not connected to either of the guys we're working for. So this is actually a completely different third party who just happened to rob the guys.
Well,
as they were passing by.
Right now, from the information you've got, it doesn't sound like he was working for either of the groups. And it's not a just happened. They've been scouting around for things that are coming across this road, and specifically jumping those things. And from what you know of from the last conversation you had with the Premier Water people, it's a pretty common roadway to take because it's often not got a lot of dangers. So this is more of a new occurrence.
Okay. Yeah, so it's pretty much what I thought. Sounds good.
So is there
Yeah,
anything else
that's
we're
all
trying
the
to get
info I
out
need.
get out of him?
No, I mean we got the location of the shop to go check out this other dude. His boss.
What does the boss look like? How will we know it's him?
He's a older guy, got a lot of gray hair on top, got a scraggly beard.
What's his race?
A human, I'm assuming.
Does he cast spells? Fight?
He's got a book. He might cast some spells. He does look kind of like, you know, that wizard type. They got hoods on all the time. They've always got like a staff in their hands. He's got a book. Like I said, he's got the book. He's reading constantly. There's a bunch of magic stuff all over the place. I'm sure he's one of those wizard types.
Do you know what kind of protection he has on him?
No clue. No one's ever come in to fight him. I mean, very rarely do people even come into the shop to buy things. I don't see much stuff move in there. When he does finally sell some, it's usually a pretty big transaction, but not often.
What sort of customers usually go in there?
Every once in a while, we'll get some highfalutin type that'll come in, and he'll want to buy some really like unique and interesting thing to put on like his table or in his living room, or you know the type. They gotta have fancy things everywhere.
All right, and you said you don't know what protections he has on the shop.
No, we've never had anybody attempt to do anything bad in there, so no clue.
Okay.
And you've never seen him attack anyone?
Nope.
How does he keep you guys in line?
Pays us. Makes the money. Everything we've been doing has been everything we've been doing so far has brought us in quite a bit. These shipments of water are worth a lot.
Yeah, they are.
Are there guards in the store?
There's usually like one or two guys somewhere in there. I don't always see them around, but
All right, that's all the questions I got.
Me too, I think.
all right. So our deal then? Our deal?
Yeah.
You escort me out, hand me the bag, and I go.
I picked the bag back up. I said we take you out, you get 200, you paid.
All right, then let's go. All right.
All right. One of us walks in front to make it look like, we're not trying to let him get assassinated. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Put
Yep.
the whole charade on there, even though I doubt anybody's looking for this fucker.
Absolutely.
All right. We escort him outside Finest Grapes, right? Or
Yep.
whatever.
Just outside of Finest Grapes.
Okay. We got to give him his cash.
Yep.
Yeah. So what do we want to do? Just split it evenly, like
Yeah.
200 gold 5 ways.
That's fine.
So that'd be like 40 each.
I'll give him
All right,
my
everybody have
40.
that? Everyone fine?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get up to that part.
I'll give them 400 copper.
Wait, so we have to give 40 gold?
The equivalent of 40
like
gold.
400 copy.
So I could give him 400 copper.
Yep, me too.
Okay, I'm
I'm
giving
not
him
gonna be
400.
Big dick about it. I'll just give him what he go.
I'm gonna give him 400 copper.
Yep.
I need to lighten my load.
It's only 4 gold.
It's 4,000 copper.
Would be 40 gold.
Oh.
I'm gonna say we had
Yeah, I'm
3,000
gonna
copper
do-
apiece.
500 copper.
Okay.
Lower that down. And then the rest in gold.
Okay.
I'm gonna give
Okay.
him the 1,000 gold, the 1,000 copper I have,
Okay.
and 39 gold.
Okay.
Wait, Tom, how many copper if I gave 500, or how many gold if I gave 500 copper?
That is 5 gold.
They're
Okay, so
packaged.
now I have to
Divide by
give him
1,000, yeah. Or divide by 100.
195 gold.
Shit. Shit! Alright,
What's
we're
the
gonna
matter?
need to take a break in a minute because she's gone absolutely apeshit all of a sudden. So you guys can decide how you're paying, and then we'll take a pause.
Okay, I'm just giving him 40 gold.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, so I did a mix of copper and gold.
Okay.
Oh crap! I give
Okay.
him 195 gold. I need to edit that.
I'm right back.
You're giving him 195 gold?
I messed up.
Yeah, don't
I
do
need to
that.
give him. I need to give him 35 gold in addition to the copper.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So he will take the bag, and he will be on his way.
Does he look encumbered?
He does look like this is quite a load.
Got him.
I'm gonna burn that guy's face in my memory. That way, the next time I see him, I can punch him with my tiny gnomish fist.
All right.
It'll have a big
Does
impact,
he have
I'm
any
sure.
distinguishing marks that we see so I can recognize him too?
Not particularly outstanding, no.
Can I try drawing a picture of him?
Yes. Go ahead and give me a
Craft.
craft skill or a craft draw. All right, you
I'm
get a
gonna go-
pretty good likeness of him. All right,
I'm
and
gonna be
then
right back, yeah.
we're gonna take a quick pause here, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Okay.